All right, so let's get into this weaning thing. What's weaning have to do with anything? Because it's on the day that Isaac is weaned, at the feast of Isaac's weaning, that the son of slavery begins to mock the son of promise. Okay, the son that is the consequence of self-effort begins to mock the son that is the consequence of supernatural intervention. And this is the war. It's between slavery, it's between freedom, it's between law and grace. But I want you to see this. It's between self-effort and absolute surrender. That might be the greatest way to say what I'm trying to say to you today. How do you know if you're in legalism? How much of your walk with God is based on self-effort? And how much of it is based on spirit wind? It's self-effort versus surrender. It's striving versus yielding. And striving is easier. And self-effort is easier. And it produces results more quickly, Hagar. But it creates a tension on the inside of you where your mistakes will mock your miracles. And you've got to make a decision. Am I going to continue to try to cause two systems to exist within me in order to create the peace between what I am unwilling to dismiss? And if we're going to do this correctly, some of us are going to have to give some marching orders to the legalism that has continued to exist on the inside of us. And that is what the hell of the last 7 months has been about in me. It's been about giving some marching orders to the final piece of legalism that says a terminal disease may take you out because you actually don't measure up. And it's about looking away from Damon finally and looking fully unto Jesus, who births faith within me and leads me forward into faith's perfection. It's that I don't stand today in the presence of God conscious of sin. I stand today in the presence of God conscious that I am the righteousness of God in Christ. That the statement that has got to be made to the world in the West who can't seem to get the gospel right is not that I am just righteous, but I am as righteous in the presence of God today as Jesus is righteous in the presence of God, because I don't have the polished version of my righteousness. I gave up my filthy rags so I could receive his white robe, and today I am the righteousness of God in Christ. So let's heal the sick, let's raise the dead, let's colonize cities, let's transform culture. And why? Because we're not approaching that with our own righteousness. We're approaching that as the righteousness of God in Christ.